If I can do it, anybody can do it. It's not hard, just got to be smart. Make sure you got good fences. Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. So, beautiful day. Day before yesterday, we fed some hay to the cattle. We talked about rolling out hay, different ways to feed hay. So let's go out. We're gonna move them today. We got a late fall. It's not quite winter yet. I think, is it tomorrow or the next day? Late fall, early winter move of the cattle. And I'll show you what they're doing with hay whenever we unroll it. You can see exactly how much residual that we got. So hang on with us for a little bit. Let's go move some cows. All right, y'all, so we gave the cows a roll of hay 2 days ago. So let's go out and take a look and see what that hay looks like. And actually, we're gonna move them today too. We're gonna move them into a bigger area out here in the field. So come along, let's go get them moved to a new spot. Let's go, Ruben, come on. Good boy. Sophie, are you coming? Come on, baby. Jump in. Good girl. You too? Yeah, I know. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, stupid geese. All right, so if y'all remember on the last video, we unrolled a roll of hay and we had pulled a little bit of it off right here. Kind of, this is where we had started. And then we rolled out through this general area here. There's some residual left, but there's not a lot. I mean, there's still some hay here. That it's gotten wet, you know, they're kind of lost interest in it. But like I'd said on the previous video, when you're putting hay out like this, you're unrolling it. It makes for good carbon going on the ground. So we're going to move them. Actually, we're not going to move them. We're going to open them up and give them the next section down. We had put them on a relatively small area here. Let them work on it, clean it up, knock some stuff down, and they've done a pretty decent job. We had a lot of this old nettle of some kind, I think is what it is. Look at here. Oh man, don't that look good? Nice manure pat. That's what we want. That's what makes your grass grow. So we're going to put them over here on the next spot over, and they're still grass. I mean, this is, you know, we've not eat this down to the dirt. We've still got some grass in this. We're going to open them up and give them all this area back here. This goes all the way up to the end of the property, up at the gate. Jacob spent a little time today working on the fence to make sure that the fence was in good shape. We've got some temporary line just around that wooded area over there to keep them out of it. We're going to call them here in a minute. That's always fun. We just got this little temporary line. I'm gonna just open it for now and we'll take it down after a while. I'm gonna set y'all right here on this fence for just a second. Let's see here. This is raw, unfiltered footage, y'all. messing with the clamps, tripods, and everything. It's a real deal. Lots of YouTubers won't show you this. Not here, buddy. You get the real deal around this place. I think. Yeah, there we go. All right. Take our fence loose. Woo, cow! I'm just gonna take this thing down a couple. Oh, they're calling. Woo, cow! Oh, we're excited. Come on, y'all. I'm just gonna take it down to about right here, and then we'll finish picking it up tomorrow. Hey, Penelope, how are you? All right, y'all, let's see what's happening here now. Look at, they're running. Lord, they're running for new grass. Look at this. Happy, happy, happy. Oh, look what they do. Go right to work. Go right to work. Oh, then we got these goobers over here. Yeah, bless them. Y'all, I've said it before. We buy tasty cows, not smart ones. Y'all in the wrong spot. 234, you know better than this. You've been around the deal long enough to know the program. All right, y'all, we'll just walk back down the fence till you find the opening. This is not hard. Scoot, scoot. Reuben, no. There we go. Yeah, class. Those are they'll graduate the top of their class someday. All right. Big new spot. Got some green grass, y'all. December 19. December the 19th. I've said it before. I know we are low density on the stocking, but when you're rotating these animals, you're not letting them have access to everything all the time. Gives your grass a chance to catch up, keep up, stay green on you, and give you plenty of forage for these animals to eat. So this will buy us some more days. We won't have to feed hay now for a few more days. Like I said before, every day that we don't feed hay is $30 in our pocket. And every dollar counts nowadays. But everybody here looks pretty good. So you've got to think about these animals as partners, not as livestock or as a commodity. But these guys are partners in what we're trying to do here. Their job is to eat this grass, turn it into manure and urine and protein. And they help us grow grass by refertilizing with that manure and urine, and then they help us to stay profitable by turning that grass into protein that we can then turn around and sell to customers. Use that money to buy more animals, put more animals out here, and the cycle just continues over and over and over again. But you got to think about your animals as partners, not just as livestock or as commodities. And we've got some pretty good partners right now. All right, I think that's going to do it for these guys. Nice little cow move here last half of December. Got to keep these critters moving. Psst. Oh, 234 there. She's always been a little. No, that's 343. That's a different one. What all this running's about. I don't like the dogs out here, I guess. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this line up here and we can take that down. I can get Jacob to take that down tomorrow. It's no big deal. So if you're interested in getting into cattle, let me tell you, if you've got a little bit of ground and you're strategic and smart about what you're doing, man, you can manage a couple of cattle. And they are really, they're a joy to have around. I think so. You know, if you got good animals like we do, we've always been real fortunate around here to have good animals that were docile, easy to manage, done what you wanted them to, especially if you get them used to this moving, coming to a call and that kind of thing. Cows are very pleasurable, a lot of fun to have around. So if you've got a few acres and you're interested in getting into cattle, you can do it. We've been keeping cattle now, let's see, we came up here in 21. So I got the first animals first cattle April of 22. So all of 22, 23, and now. So we've been keeping cattle now for 3 years. I had zero experience. And y'all, if I can do it, anybody can do it. It's not hard, just gotta be smart, make sure you got good fences, you got a good watering system lined up, you got a little bit of hay for them in the wintertime, you're moving them around. Cattle are easy. Don't let people tell you, and a lot of people will do this, I've seen it. Don't let folks tell you that keeping cattle is hard, because it's not. Just gotta be smart, do a little bit of studying, follow some guys like Greg Judy and Joel Salton and old Pete from up at Just a Few Acres Farm, and Russ Wilson. I watch Russ, Cliff Honus, those are some other guys that I watch on YouTube. Picked up a lot of good tips from them, but you can do it. It's not hard. If I can do it, anybody can. If you got cow poop in my seat, it's wet. Does it smell bad? Yes, it does. Good Lord, Reuben. Scoot over, scoot over. I'm glad I got on dirty pants. You coming? Come on. Let's ride. All right, here we go. There we go. Got them moved. Saw what that residual looks like on the hay whenever we put it out. Not much left. Some left, but not much left. And I think they'll, I don't know that they'll go back and eat what's left, but even if they don't, it's fine. We get some residual hay back down on the field, and that adds to that soil biology, and that's really what it's all about. So I've had a lot of questions here lately about well, just questions in general about farming and some of those kinds of things. Pigs, chickens, cows. And, you know, like I said on the last video, I get so many emails and texts and messages and that kind of thing that it's impossible to keep up with. We also offer some consulting services. I'm glad to get on the phone with you and spend a little bit of time talking about you and your particular context and your particular situation and answer very specific questions for you as an individual. Sometimes it's hard to do that in more of a group forum, like somebody's left a comment on a YouTube video or a Facebook post or something like that. Because in certain instances, the question that you have may on the surface seem pretty simplistic and easy to answer, but we need to drill down and get some more details and that kind of thing. And I'm glad to help you with that. I'm going to post a link in the description down below if you're interested in doing some consulting or coming here to the farm and doing some tours and some on-farm consulting. We will come to you. We don't do that very often just because of travel costs and some of that kind of thing. But if you're interested in that, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. You can reach out and we're glad to talk to you and give you the details, and then you can decide if you'd like to take advantage of that or not. So I think that's going to do it. Today is Saunders' brother's birthday, and we're all getting ready to go out and have dinner with him and celebrate his birthday, and looking forward to spending a little time with family. So like I always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video.